pay more for ethical clothing?
It depends if it was, too overpriced. You can get clothes that are like ridiculously overpriced, but I don't know. As a student, you normally just go for the cheapest thing. I get if I was known it was for a good cause, it would make a difference. But money situation probably comes first. So, if it was too expensive, then
I'd rather shop in Primark.
yeah.
Do you shop at Primark?
Yeah, I shop at Primark.
How do you feel about the ethical issues related to Primark?
Well, I know it sounds bad, but it's not that I don't care, it's just that I can't afford to shop anywhere else, and I think anywhere else you do shop, they all have the same ethical issues anyway. So I don't think Primark's any worse than anybody else when it comes to those issues.
Would you pay more for any ethical fashion?
Yeah, I would if it was affordable. If it wasn't completely overpriced, then yeah.
And how much do you love Primark?
Oh, I love it. I'm dressed in it. Apart from this and this. Actually, I'm not dressed in it. Hang on. Primark, £10. Primark, £2. Primark, £10. And this was Topshop. And this was Zara.
I shop a lot at American Apparel, and they're really ethical because they pay, the people who make their clothes, they pay them a fair wage. They don't make them in sweatshops, they make them in LA. And that's actually quite cheap if you compare it to Gap. And Gap's a little bit more expensive, but they've got really bad human rights records.
I watched this programme of BBC Three, and they were talking. They sent 6 fashion students to India, and they saw where they worked and stuff, and it was really, really sad. It was horrible, and it did get me thinking. But I love Topshop. I can't help it. I love it, and I love. I don't know, some of the ethical stuff I do see, besides American Apparel, it just not really fashionable at all. It just looks a bit I wouldn't wear it. If it was really nice and fashionable, then I would buy it, but it's not something that I would wear on a daily basis.
Well, it depends what kind of market go for it. If it becomes the high fashion market, then everyone will be priced out. Everyone who's poor will have to go to Primark. So everyone who's poor is then unethical. It's not really fair, is it? Because it's if only the high fashion people care about ethics, when they don't, they're just cashing in on it. But I think more people are going to start being ethical, especially since American Apparel is becoming way more popular. And car boot sales are good. Charity shops, because you might be buying sweatshop clothes, but you're not you're paying extra money for them. You're just recycling them and sharing and stuff. I really like doing that. You get you get last season's Topshop stuff.
Yeah, there's a really cool boutique in Brick Lane, and it's behind a pub. It's a massive warehouse. You know what I'm talking about? It's a massive warehouse, and it's just got all these clothes that people designers didn't want to use in their collections, or they didn't sell those.
TK Maxx.
Yeah, it's just really good to go
less
there.
yellow trousers.
It's not too expensive. It's really, really good, and I always go there and get stuff. So it's good to go vintage shopping.
Yeah. So students are aware of ethical issues, but the fashion is either too plain, too expensive, or impractical. This is Alicia Weeks, University of Westminster.